A good rule of thumb is shift as little as possible, because every time you shift, that's a chance that you could miss. So today we're looking at Storch Hrabe, the end of Storch Hrabe number 7 from the 57 studies, and the beginning of number 8. A lot of students will ask is, why do we do these 1-1s in these spots like this? Of course, we can choose fingerings based on our preferences and things like that, but if you plan to play this all on one string, like you probably should, we have to think about the fingering because of that, right? So this last one, they give you 2-3. We typically want 2 notes per position because we can't get past the whole step. So this is going to be, if you were to keep the 2-3, then you'd have 1 and 4 here, right? Or 1 and 3 if you're one of those people. So C sharp here. This would be 2-4, right? So then it makes sense why this is 1-1, right? Because then we have the A is in the same position as the B. Playing the 1 on the G sharp, and then we're going 1 again here. So then we have the B, 3rd position, 5th, and then thumb. Because if you didn't do it this way, if we didn't have the 1-1 at the beginning, and let's say instead we played 1-2, then the bracket is here, then everything is split, right? If we had a 2 here, then we would, we could shift to 4 and then get back to 2 like we were talking about, and then end up with the same, 1-4, 2-3. Right, if I didn't play the 1-1, then I could do the 4 and then clear it up, same as before. Right, so the other option if we were to play 1-2 here is that we could play 1 on the B. Right, and then we would have 1 and 4 because that's our whole step right there. And then we'd have D and E is in a position 1-4. And then suddenly we have this weird thing where we could go to 1 and then kind of have this pivoting type thing happen on our 1 on F sharp, and then 2 on the G sharp, and then 3. Not everybody's hands can reach that, and this just, for most people, is a little bit of an awkward fingering. Or I could play 1 on the B. No matter what, you have the same number of shifts, but when you look at the fingering this way, you get to choose where you put that shift. And for most people, playing 1-1 is easier than trying to play 4-2, or if you play these whole steps, then you have the F sharp by itself, or you could play that and then have the A by itself. So you're just choosing where you want to put the double shift because of the number of notes that's on the string. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? We have an odd number. We have to choose where we want to put the single note, right? One of the positions is going to have just a single note, and in this case it makes sense for it to be the G sharp because that's a place that we play all the time, right? We won't want to have to put the extra shift up high.